The purpose of this video is to show you how to use subtask under a task. So I'm going to go here to add task, and I'm going to just add a dummy one, dummy for training, show subtasks. So the main job, for example, might be to add new data to update screen and report. And so I realized that that needs to be broken down into multiple tasks, right? Or subtasks. So a subtask is still part of this task, but it's really just like an activity. The only difference is it has a completed and a reviewed by checkbox here. So here I could say, for example, add new column to database. And that's one activity, right? So then I'm going to click add subtask again. And I'm going to say add new column to edit screen. And I'm going to go down again, add subtask. And I'm going to say add new column to report page. So there's three things that the developer needs to do to accomplish this. And again, when I'm adding a task, I can place it at the beginning, the end, or roughly 5, 10, 15, 20 tasks from the start. So like if I wanted to be, say, next week or two, I'd probably pick 10 or 15. But since this is a demo task, I'm putting it way down at the end of my list, which might be several months away, right? And then I could just delete this task when I'm done with the video. So I'm going to click here, place it end, and I've already got the person picks. It defaults to the same person you assigned last time, so it saves you having to pick that person over and over again. You can also assign it to nobody, which is called unassigned. So lots of times you have a team, and the team members will just assign it themselves. Like the person says, oh, I'm available today. What should I work on? And he just comes here and he just picks his own tasks. So now I'm going to click the save button down here. This is the current task page, which by the way, you can get to from the menu right here, current tasks. And it's the page you're probably going to be using most often every day. So that's why we have it up there, easy to find. And if we go to the last page down here, you see I've got tasks scheduled all the way out through May of this year. And here's the one we add called dummy for training. And so now you can see these different subtasks. And let's say, for example, I did the database work, but somebody else is going to do this work. So I could come here and say completed. And there it says completed by Neil Walters on January 4th, 2026. And then I can also review someone else's task. So let's say someone else had finished this task and I just wanted to review it. I would come in here and say, yes, I reviewed this. So it just gives you a way to kind of break a task into smaller pieces. Now, part of the idea of Scrum and such is your task should normally be pretty short anyway, under 4, 16, like 2 or 3 days, basically. No task should probably be more than 2 or 3 days. So normally you should break your task into separate tasks. But if you had a task that was like a little bit longer and you just wanted to break it into pieces, you could do it this way. And that's why subtasks were designed. And that's the whole purpose of this video, to show you how the subtasks work.